Hey y'all, it's Jen. Thanks for stopping by. I wanted to do the flip throughs for all of the travel kits that I made using old Reader's Digests, and there are quite a few, so I'm gonna do one per video because they're gonna take a little while to go through. I made 9 total, and each one is made with different digital kits, different ribbons, different embellishments. So I wanted to go through each one of them separately, so I will be spamming my pages a little bit. This first one, I used all the kits that I used that were digital printable paper kits are available from TaylorMade Journals over on Etsy, and I will list each kit that I used for each book, if that makes sense. So for this red one, I used the Victorian German scrap Victorian fussy cuts, which is where this lady came from. I fussy cut her out and layered her onto some cardstock paper that were also printables. I used Dusty Rose Junk Journal Kit and her Love in Bloom Junk Journal Kit. And then I also used a piece from her Sewing Fashion Ephemera Set 1 digital paper kit. This is fabric. These ties are fabric. They are permanent. They're glued under these layered pieces, and then along each spine is also some coordinating fabric. Now inside, I created some pockets. There's a pocket here, and there's a pocket here. These are permanently installed inside of each one of these books. There's also 3 pockets on the back side here. I did use some vintage book pages from a sewing manual that I found. So each one of these ribbon cards holds 1 yard. I put 1 yard of vintage ribbon on each one of these cards. So each book has 12 yards total of vintage ribbon. Now the ribbon inside of each book is a little bit different. Some are the same. There's a few pieces that are different. And I will say this is not soft, supple ribbon. This is the ribbon that everyone used to use back in the 90s to make wreath decorations or outdoor decorations to hang on their doors. So it's a little bit stiff, it's a little bit rough, but it's still pretty. And I had a ton of it, and I saw Amazon Tammy make these books with the ribbon cards installed. And let me see what she called them. She called them lace and trim tag holder books. And she made them a little bit differently. She didn't use Reader's Digests. She made the covers herself. And I will link her information as well. But I used her tutorial to make this part, and then I added in the pockets. So again, you get 12 yards of ribbon. There's something on here I need to get off. You get 12 yards of ribbon in here. Each yard is different. And then I made these trim spoils, and each one of these has 3 different colors of discontinued eyelash trim on them. This one has a variegated pink. No, this is the regular pink. Like a baby yellow and black. And then the second card has a baby pink, green, and then a rainbow trim. Each trim is 1 yard piece for a total of 6 yards. And then I made these little booklets. And inside of each of these booklets, when you open them, there are 2 pockets. And then I made thread cards. And each color of thread is a 1 yard length. So in total, there are 10 yards of thread inside of each book. And then I decided I wanted to slide those into this back pocket back here that I can't see now. This pocket. Okay. And then the eyelash trim cards. And then I made a needle book for each travel kit, and inside of each needle book there is a piece of felt so that you can store your needles, your safety pins, whatever you would like to take along with you to craft with. You can store inside this needle book. And then each one of the needle books has an attached string that I just tie closed. So I'm just going to tie this into a bow. And this slides into here. Okay. And then on the back side here, there is a little Velcro piece. And I made envelopes for each kit. And there will be a Velcro piece on the back of each envelope. And these will attach. And inside of each envelope, which also has a Velcro closure, I included some buttons, a butterfly shaped wooden button, some tiny wooden clothespins, and I just put these in here so that you have some little buttons and things to play with. I made some little scrappy paper packs to add into each book, also coordinating with the colors. This one has pink and clear vellum, some coffee dyed dictionary page, a piece of vintage authentic piano roll paper, a piece of cotton canvas, a piece of parchment, some coffee dyed paper. This is a piece of embossed vellum. It's embossed with butterflies. A piece of vintage music paper. And then these are the other sides to those papers. This one folds out so that you have some, this is that piano roll paper, so that you have some papers to play with if you want to do collaging. And then this is that vellum, pink and clear vellum. And then this slides into here, to this pocket. And then I also include in each one 2 of these little envelopes. They're like little mini sacks. I include some index cards and some tags in different shapes. This one's round. A mini Uno card. Another little mini playing card. a full-size vintage playing card with this image on the back. 2 authentic German vocabulary cards. These are vintage as well. Two pieces of pressed botanical paper. These happen to have rose petals in them. This one's pink and this one is a cream colored paper. A teeny tiny coffee dyed tag. And then you get 3 canceled circulated stamps. These are authentic. And 2 Tim Holtz tickets. And I stuff all of this stuff into these bags. And they go back here. So that you have all of this stuff to play with and craft with. So they will slide into here, into this pocket. I also made some lace sample cards. I did do a video showing how I made these, and this stamp that I used by Tailor Made Journals from Creative Expressions. And then I included 5 pieces of lace, or this is some fabric with some lace trims on it. Some more lace here. Some books have crocheted pieces instead of the lace pieces. This is a piece of coffee dyed lace. So you have 5 large pieces of fabric or fiber or lace or crochet or something that you can use to craft with. And then I use the backboard and slide these in here. And then all of this closes up. Now you could add a pair of scissors into here. Because this is fabric, you could pin a place to add scissors in here if you wanted to pin your scissors in here. And then all I do to close this is press it down and tie it in a bow. Okay. So I will go on. The next flip throughs won't be quite as long as this one. But these are available over in my Etsy shop if you guys are interested. Go and check them out. Like I said, each book is a little bit different. Thanks for watching, y'all.